Boom shakalaka, there is a lot of evidence that Bitcoin price has reached the bottom. And I'm seeing in the comments a lot of people saying, dude, time to dollar cost average Bitcoin. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at why if you're dollar cost averaging Bitcoin right now, you may be making a huge mistake. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at why dollar cost averaging Bitcoin right now may be one of the biggest mistakes of your lifetime. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where every day we share some of the best charts in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Push a like button. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes. Now today we are in extreme fear, back down to 11 from 17 yesterday, but really does it mean much? I don't think so. The market goes sideways today. Bitcoin at 33.67, Ethereum at 18.01, BNB at 2.89, Cardano 65 cents, XRP 40 cents, Solana $39, and Dogecoin 8 cents. And if you want to know the top coins today based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, they would be Cardano, Tron, Bella Protocol, XCAD Network, and Reserve Rights. And if you want to check this out for yourself, add some low caps for higher risk, potentially much higher reward, there is a discount link down in the description. Now, Bitcoin for the past couple weeks has been following this nice dashed yellow trend line. Basically, prices going up ever since we had an RSI break in the downtrend back here. Price has been continuing to go up slowly, and the charts we've been looking at over the past few days are suggesting that Bitcoin has already bottomed. Now the price may go lower, we don't exactly know what's going to happen, but a lot of these charts are suggesting the bottom already happened. For example, none your business here with the 200 and 100 weekly, or excuse me, the 20 and 100 weekly death crosses for Bitcoin. When the 20 crosses under the 100 weekly moving average, every time previously that was a bottom. Well, we just had another cross recently that could suggest, based on what happened previously, this could be the bottom. Not only that, but this chart here from TechDev, when we take a look at, in orange, the Bitcoin last supply active 1+ years ago, when it has an all-time high. At the same time, in the green line, the rate of change on the 140-day window, well, every time that happened, that was the bottom as well. So that's two charts suggesting the bottom. Well, here's another one by TA analyst Aurelian Ohayon, that basically, since the birth of Bitcoin, this chart here, which takes a look at the weekly SPX, the stochastic K line, well, this has suggested every single time, 7 for 7 so far, that this is a bottom, and it just happened once again. So that's the third chart suggesting a bottom. Well, how about the fourth chart suggesting a bottom? Would be this one from the Real Plan C, that every time we have the supply last active 1+ years ago, rate of change Z-score, leaving this green area, which just happened, every previous time, that was the bottom, and a gigantic bull run ensued. So that's 4 charts. Here's 5 charts. How about Plan C's Confluence floor model? After adjusting for the bugs in the Glassnode data, it appears like the Confluence floor model is more likely to hold. And lastly, we have Arthur Hayes, who has been historically very, very accurate about talking about Bitcoin price. Like, for instance, he was saying Bitcoin's coming down to 30 back when it was $50,000, and he was pretty spot on with that one. Well, he's saying it appears like right now we have bottomed at $25,000 to $27,000, unlikely for Bitcoin price to go much lower. It may take a while to recover, but it may not go more lower, and you can check out the article that he has right there on his blog. So all of those being said, we have a number of charts right now suggesting that Bitcoin has bottomed, and because of that, people are like, bro, time to dollar cost average Bitcoin. And I'm going to say, actually, if you dollar cost average Bitcoin right now, based on this data, if you think it's the bottom, you're making a huge mistake. And this is why. This article right here from Daniel Simmering, Dollar Cost Averaging, Does It Really Work? Bitcoin Case Study. He took a look whether the returns were better if you were to plop in money all at once or whether you were to dollar cost average it out. And it turns out that the results are this chart right here, that the times in green, it's better to dollar cost average. However, the times in red, it's better to just plop in a large amount all at once. Now, why is this? Basically, the returns that you get from plopping in a whole bunch more, 73% of the time, you're better off investing all at once. Only 27% of the time, you're better off dollar cost averaging. And specifically those times when you're better to dollar cost average, dollar cost averaging becomes the better strategy when we're already a fair way up a large near vertical rise, and remains better until we get close to a subsequent price bottom. All other times it's better to buy all at once. So basically, dollar cost averaging only works really well when you're almost all the way up towards the top. And we are closer to the bottom right now than the top. So that being said, how close are we? Well, based on cbbi.info, the Colin Talks Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index, we're only about 23% confidence of being at the peak. We are quite a far ways down right now. And the best way to know whether it's time to buy or whether it's time to dollar cost average is actually this Bitcoin rainbow chart right here. This correlates almost perfectly with this chart right here, that basically anytime it's above the yellow band in this Bitcoin rainbow price chart, it's better to dollar cost average. Anytime it's below this yellow band, it's better to just plop it all in at once. So right now we are in the plop it all in at once scenario, which brings me back to my initial premise that right now, if you're thinking about dollar cost averaging as your strategy for accumulating Bitcoin, well, maybe if that's been your strategy the whole entire time, like for instance, me, since I got into Bitcoin years ago, I've just been dollar cost averaging regularly. But any dry powder you may have, now might be the time to plop it all in as opposed to dollar cost averaging, saving the dollar cost averaging for when we are much higher up past this yellow line in the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I will catch you guys later. Love you. Peace.